And we are back. This is K24 This Morning. My name is Mungala Mbuvi, joined by Jennifer Karina, an author and a marriage counselor as far as marriage is concerned and relationships in general. We've been focusing on the marriage vow since 8 o'clock, and we're still continuing with that conversation. And I asked you, are you and your partner committed to your marriage vows? A very simple question that seems to be complicated for many. Speaking of which, I do have a couple of questions coming through. Are you and your partner committed to your marriage vows? Okay, so I have a comment here from a gentleman who goes by the name of Mike. Mike is saying, Ebu Liza expert. You're the expert here. Mike anasema, Ebu Liza, you're expert. What do you do when you are married to a younger woman and you are in different stages? Yeye bado anataka kwenda kwa club, na wewe unataka quality time. So Mike here seems to be an older gentleman, probably almost 40s or late 30s. And from what I feel here, he's dating a chick in her mid-20s. So, I mean, this is a large age gap. So, to answer his question, what do you do when you're married to a younger woman and you're in different stages of life?
Thank you for asking that question. Marriage is beautiful, regardless of the age difference. However, age difference makes it a little more challenging than the usual. So what I would say, when you are married to a younger woman, you know, she's still navigating her youthful years, full of energy and vibrance, and you are heading on to the retirement. Been there, done that, and you are done. So one of the things that is important is to be able to negotiate.
Yes.
You negotiate and reach a sort of a compromise in terms of how much freedom you can be able to give her to do what she enjoys doing.
Okay.
Because if you shut her in, she's going to be resentful.
Okay.
But you need to agree on, you know, what are the boundaries, how much she can go, what you are comfortable with, how many times in a month, and then also you who is the older partner must not play daddy.
Okay.
Always play lover, not father.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I just stop you for a second? Because there's Joshua from Kirinyaga.
Okay.
Joshua, good morning.
Morning, Mbuvi.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm very good. We are very well in Kirinyaga County.
Always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you very much. Now, to our topic of the day, Mbuvi.
Yes.
Number one, I'm one guy who does really not believe in this marriage vows.
You don't?
That we are supposed to be stuck together for better or for worse.
Yes.
Number one, Mbuvi, nothing lasts forever. Let's begin there. There is nothing in nature that is designed to last forever.
Okay.
Number two, you realize that everything tends towards negative energy.
Yes.
The moment you meet someone on the first day, that's the day your relationship starts deteriorating, and it's actually the beginning to the end of that relationship.
All right.
Number three, the reason why marriages work is not because people make vows, but it's because the partners in a marriage use each other as a vessel to achieve their personal interests.
Okay.
You realize that one of the fundamental basic human endeavors is to pursue happiness.
Yes.
And if the way to pursue my happiness as an individual is to have this person in my life, that's exactly what I'll do. But more importantly, the reason marriages don't work is because of our women. Why do I say this? It's because women never really reach for their end of bargain. They will always give the men a real deal. You realize that we are supposed to meet halfway, somewhere in the middle.
Yes.
But the problem is, when you get married, everything is on you. Rent is on you. Children are on you, in-laws are on you, and even the women trying to do what Madam Karina is saying that they are supposed to, because I know a marriage is about making, renewing everything, making it fresh and new.
Yes. But
once you get married, that nice, gorgeous woman who used to dress in a very sexy way to appeal to you and look attractive to you, now just let herself on an autopilot. You wake up in the morning and you look at your woman, she looks like a scarecrow. That's why it's not working. And no matter how much we talk about this, I think there is a disconnect somewhere.
All right.
Thank you very much, Mbuvi.
Thank you very much, Joshua. Joshua, a very hilarious caller, by the way. We shall answer him in a minute.
Yes.
But you were saying the fact that you need to, there are different stages of life as far as Mike and his girlfriend, wife rather, are concerned. Yes.
Is that first you need to navigate through those stages very intentionally and recognizing that you are at different spaces.
Okay.
So give a level of freedom with responsibility. And two, also acknowledge that you must not play father, you should play lover.
Okay.
And beyond that, you need to renew your energies on a daily basis while finding a medium of where you can be able to meet. Another thing that happens is that you'll find you have different friends in different spaces.
Yes.
So she's going to have the young friends, even when it's a birthday party. You are not feeling like being in the company of those young people, or she doesn't want to be in the company of the older people.
Right.
If you allow that to, to take play, you will find that you are moving in divergent ways.
Yes.
So what is important is to begin to make certain sacrifices that you can be in the space of different people that you are not particularly aligned to, but you choose to be comfortable for a period of time.
Okay.
That way, you will begin to grow in different interest areas.
Okay.
But about boogieing, I would say that is a dangerous area.
Yeah.
Because there at the club is where then again you meet somebody
Other
else
people, yes,
who has the youthful energies, and then you start not coming home.
Yes.
So you've got to be careful about the boundaries that you set and the kind of places that your wife should be associating with.
So you put your foot down
while she is married.
Okay.
As long as you are my wife, this is a no go.
Yeah.
No go zone.
So Mike, I hope umeelewa. Tell wifey, babe, history ya Friday kila siku sijui kwa West staki. Okay. Joshua from Kirinyaga has said nothing lasts forever. I find that is such a sad statement as far as marriage is concerned.
He's right, because that's his perception. And the reality of the matter is nothing is constant. There's change. So the thing is, the commitment to marriage is intended for a lifetime. Whether it lasts forever or it doesn't last forever really depends on the circumstances and the commitment of which you have. You see, the irony and the challenge about marriage is it two have to be in union.
True.
I want it to last forever. You are not interested, so it will not last forever. So it's a question of following through as much as possible, you taking responsibility for your part. What doesn't last forever? Everything goes. Our bodies waste away as we are growing older. But does it kill our spirit? No. Does it kill our individuality? Absolutely not. And so the marriage changes. The energies that you had in your youthful years are not going to be the energies you have in your later years.
True.
Does it mean that, that you are not in love with your partner? No. It just means that you have matured in the manner that you express your love and affection. It's deeper than just that
because
fiery one.
I feel what he went on to say is that we use each other in the pursuit of happiness.
We use?
Yeah, we use each other.
True.
So I'm with you for the pleasure.
Yes.
I'm with you for the money. I'm with you for whatever in pursuit of my happiness. And before we actually talk about it, we do have Kagwema from Limuru, I believe. Kagwema, good morning. Kagwema, hello.
How are you, Booby?
I'm quite fine, sir. How are you doing?
I'm very okay. I'm just happy by the way you are contributing to the marriage vows on the TV. Yeah?
Thank you very much.
And I want to contribute and say that for better, for worse, for health, or for riches,
yes,
marriage vows are supposed to be written by those people who are getting married. They are not supposed to be written by anybody else.
Yes, yes.
So that when they sit down and they don't agree, you still stick to what you wrote, okay?
Yeah.
This idea of Musungu writing something somewhere for you and telling you to recite it does not really work.
Yes.
Because there is a reality and the ideal, okay? Well, when you are married, I've been married for the last 30 years with my late wife, Jane.
Yes.
And it is there that separated us.
Yes.
But I can assure you that some of the vows that we took were not followed. I prayed my part, she prayed her part, because reality sinks.
Yes.
As Karina is saying, you grow old, you lose money, and particularly women, when you lose money, they don't stick to the vows.
Yeah.
She can leave you and get married to the person next door because you do not have money or you are fallen sick or something like that.
Yes.
Are we together? So
Very much.
I hold the opinion that marriage vows should be written by people who are getting married. They are not supposed to be written by anybody.
Okay.
The man and the wife getting married should write their marriage vows and say that if you become poor, I'll leave you. If you become sick, I'll leave you. If you lose a body organ, I'll leave you. If you grow in cost, I'll leave you, okay? So that we live to we become real, we do not put on facades, okay?
Okay.
Otherwise, marriage is a drama. People act, they are playing. Life is a very big stage. We play, we act, we do all manner of things, okay?
Yes.
Sawa. Good day, thank you. Say hi to Karina and say hi to Jeff. Jeff mwambia amenitupa sana and niite huko K24 one of these days.
Nitamwambia.
I'm coping with widow.
Oh my God, Kagame is very hilarious. We should write our own vows and say, if you lose an organ, I will leave you. If you become ugly, mimi jua nimeenda. Ukipata whatever disease, mimi nimeenda. But can that really work, really?
We do prenuptials. But of course, those ones are more on the finance side of things. People also write their vows. But you know, you should listen to these vows. I mean, tears just roll my cheeks sometimes when I hear about the intensity of the passion of the vows that they have written.
Very poetic. Very
poetic. And you know, the bride is just running down, her cheeks are running down with tears. The groom is picking his handkerchief to wipe his. And I'm just listening and I'm thinking, wait until you're betrayed. I'll be around.
Prophet of doom.
I'll be around. The truth of the matter is, as long as you are alive, you will be betrayed. Those vows are intended for good, and they are very, very important. And they are intended to be our constant reminder. In fact, I'm thinking, we all need to print them and put them at some place in
the house.
In the house as a constant reminder. But the very fact that they may be violated or we don't always live up to our marriage vows does not in any way say that the vows are irrelevant, that they should be violated, and that they have no place in our lives. They are important. We have, as Christians, see, we have the 10 commandments, for example. We know thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, thy neighbor's servant. We know all those things. But they serve as a constant reminder of when we fall off our...
They're basically the barriers of the road that we are traveling in.
Exactly. So the vows too, they give you a constant reminder that I actually committed in the presence of other witnesses and before God that I shall be faithful to this relationship.
Margaret from Nyeri is on the line. Margaret, good morning.
To you, Mbuvi, how are you?
I'm quite fine. You sound so bored. Are you okay?
I'm well.
All right. What is your question or comment?
I want to comment and say hi to Karina.
Hi, Margaret.
Yeah, amesalimika. Okay.
I want to say this.
Yes.
There's one thing I've seen in married life.
Yes.
I'm a victim of illness.
Yes.
I suffered stroke from 2016.
All right.
And I've been taken care of by my husband for all these years.
Okay.
And here I am now. He's there. Whenever I need anything, he's there for me.
Yes.
So it even doesn't matter the vows he took or anything, because I even have done the white wedding and all this. But we are here and he takes care of me.
Yes.
Kwa hivyo si lazima tuwe mmefanya hiyo harusi ya nguo ndefu nini hizo nyeupe.
Ndio.
Inategemea pia na mafikira na nini. It depends on the person.
Ukweli.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Thank you very much, Margaret.
May you have a good day, Buvi.
You too.
Thank you so much.
Asante. Karibu sana.
Welcome.
So
it's nice.
yeah,
For Margaret to say, you know.
She suffered a stroke 2015, but the husband has been there 4 years and counting.
Yes.
People, I mean, that is you see kitu kidogo. That's actually very heavy. Do you think with the current generation, and you called us millennials because that's what we are, do you think that today a man in my position would stand by their wife if they have a stroke? And as you think about that answer, we do have a lady from Muranga. Good morning.
Okay. Good morning,
Runda, sorry.
Bobby.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine, and you?
Mimi niko salama. Watu wa Runda mnasema vipi?
Hey, mvua kubwa bana.
Okay, what is your question or comment?
My comment is, you know, vows are just words.
Yes.
They don't mean anything.
Okay.
They are just emotional words. You start crying and what have you. Even others are paid for pretending. But the real thing is action.
Okay.
You know, after the marriage is over, you need to be there action-wise.
Yes.
Satisfaction-wise.
Yes.
Money-wise.
Yes.
But if your partner gets some money issues, you don't have to leave him, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, both people I know are in work, right?
Yes.
But if the one has been maybe amefutwa kazi, that does not mean that you stop your work and come to console him first.
Yeah.
But you need to be there to motivate him. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much,
vows,
Lexi.
Vows doesn't mean anything to me, but action is the real deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Lexi. We do have Dorcas as well on the line. Dorcas, good morning.
Good morning.
Habari yako?
Nzuri.
What is your question or comment?
No, I just wanted to treat those movie and Karina.
Karibu sana. Thank you.
Okay, good morning.
Sorry, come again?
Niko na kusalimia tu na nisema tunafuatilia hiyo maongezi.
All right. Asante sana.
Okay.
Dorcas? Dorcas? Aya. All right. Dorcas amekata simu. Nilikuwa nataka kumuuliza whether she's married and committed. Okay.
The bottom line, the big word here is about commitment.
Yeah. Okay. So there's something we were saying earlier on, and Joshua from Kirinyaga did say that people are in pursuit of happiness, and once you get your happiness, or you ukishamaliza kukamua ng'ombe yako na imeisha maziwa, si unaachana nayo. Because that is what I get from him. So you get a girl or you get a boy, you stay with them for the period of time that you needed them. After that, you discard them and you move to the next one.
Yes.
And unfortunately, a lot of us are living
Doing
in
like that
reality. Yeah.
Well, let me first admit that in this current century, the meaning of marriage is misunderstood.
Okay.
And what millennials are looking for is happiness. I'm looking to be satisfied, happiness.
Yes.
Blow my mind. I'm with you as long as I feel good. Unfortunately, marriage is not about pursuit of happiness and feeling good. Marriage is about a commitment of two individuals with a common purpose that walk a journey cheering one another on. So, marriage was intended for having children and raising a godly offspring.
That's it?
Period. Now, along the journey, you will find joy, you will find fulfillment, you will find pleasure. But if you are looking at, and your primary focus, I'm marrying you so that you may just intoxicate me with pleasure, well, I've got it wrong. And that is what many people have. Now, from this day forward, you are looking at the best bride because I'll be the happiest for the rest of my life. You know, the gentlemen usually come and ask me, Jenny, please unpack this for me. My wife tells me, since I've married her, she's never been happy because she married so that she can be happy.
Yes.
The man says, I've never been happy. If you are looking for happiness in the marriage, forget it. Don't even try to get married because it's not about happiness.
Yes.
It is a commitment that you engage in for the higher good, which is bringing forth a godly offspring.
Right.
Okay. But it provides for you pleasure
Yes.
as you go along the journey.
So these are the things that you find along the way.
Along the way,
Okay.
depending on what you sow. What you sow, you shall reap. But many times we want to get and we are not investing. Now, so I'm agreeing with him that marriage should give you that joy. That's the perception of today's young man and today's young woman.
Okay.
Okay? Nothing wrong with what is the perception, but I just want to burst their bubble and to be able to say, it will never happen. It will never happen because you will begin with that pleasure, but that pleasure is going to change.
Okay.
I have told you before, and I'll tell you again for the purposes of the viewer. When you begin this love relationship, it is scientific, based on a lot of love hormones. The dopamines are just filling you up.
Flowing in the blood.
Flowing, and you're feeling light, and you're under the influence of love because of a hormone. But within time, the hormone goes down and the pleasure principle reduces.
And reality checks in.
And reality checks in.
Yeah.
And so you start thinking, I'm done. So when that happens, and then the finances start going down, and the illness comes, I mean, you take a run because you're not satisfied. That's not what marriage is intended for. Marriage is a commitment. Marriage is not for children. Marriage is for adults. Knowing these vows, actually the vows, they are not in the Bible.
Yeah.
They are not, you know, this was not biblical. The vows are not biblical.
Yes.
You can do whatever vows that you want. And they usually ask me, can we put there, as long as we are not bored?
As long as we are not bored.
We are not bored.
Because boredom does check in. All right, you have a few fans who are saying that Edward Kinyungu says he loves Jennifer and he says that you are wise and he loves the topic. Thank you very much, Edward. So amenemeni nikusalimie.
Okay.
No upate salamu za Mungu. Jesh Kaberere, that is Njeriwa Kaberere as well, says I love Jenny Karina.
Yes.
On Twitter though, I do have a few tweets coming through and there's someone who's saying that they're loving the conversation.
Great.
And the question a lot of people are asking on Twitter if, yes, there's someone who's saying that is love always constant in a marriage?
No, it's not constant. It cannot be constant. Yeah.
Okay.
It has its ups and downs.
Just like you said, the dopamine goes down.
Yes, the dopamine goes, and then conflict comes in, and then parents have to be taken care of, and then mortgage is not paid.
Yes.
Children's school fees is not there.
Business trips have to be
So it goes up and down.
Okay.
But you need to keep infusing some of that dopamine intentionally.
Joy is saying cheating is just one example of how marriage feels, and we tackled that already. We did agree with that. Then there is Rexy from Runda who says actions actually do speak louder than words, and for him, vows mean absolutely nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
They mean, okay, for him they mean nothing. What is important to him is the level of commitment. Because once you've said the vows and you are not committed to this relationship, what's the meaning? You say the vows so that you remain committed to what you vowed for.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Commitment is the foundation of this relationship.
Right.
Yes.
Chris Wekesa is saying the conversation is lit. I love it. And how can I reach the panelists? Chris Wekesa Sijali, you can always reach out to us and we'll definitely put you in touch to Jennifer and you can have sessions. There's someone who's saying that is Habado anasema Wakenya mtaacha lini aibu ndogo ndogo. I don't know why. I don't know where that comes in the conversation. But as we finish up on the marriage vow, as we close the conversation, because we have about 60 seconds to tie the knot, literally.
Yes.
If I am getting into marriage with all these things that you have said, how do I just equip myself to make sure that I am able to handle the pressure of maintaining, for better, for worse, for rich, for poorer, for sickness and in health?
Great question. You equip yourself by beginning to understand what is marriage. Before you say, I do, you get to go through premarital. You get to go through marriage preparation so that you understand. Number two, don't move in with someone and when you begin a relationship by come we stay, there is no clarity of purpose, there are no boundaries, and so it's fluid. So once you've begun in a fluid situation, even when you choose now to tie the knot, what basically happens, you are used to being so fluid, you don't understand what it is to begin a commitment. So what generally happens is that you start straying away from the beginning of that relationship. Do yourself a favor. If you really want to begin a relationship that is built to last, begin it by understanding. Find a mentor. We do marriage mentorship. We do premarital and marriage enrichment. And that is so helpful. A couple that has gone through the training is not like one that has not gone through.
So are you saying that the couples who are currently in a come we stay relationship, waanze kuachana kwanza?
You have to know that this relationship is fluid. It has no clarity of purpose. You are sliding in one day at a time. Without having clarity, no relationship has a future.
Without clarity, no relationship has a future. Shiko umesikia? Without clarity, there's no what?
There is no future.
I can see Shiksha on the other side is taking notes. Yeah, so Shiksha, just know that. All right, so thank you very much, Jennifer.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Bless you.
So next week, utakuja na Mr. Karina?
Nitamuuliza.
Utamuuliza.
Tutakuja.
Sawa sawa. Lazima mkuja hapa mtuoneshe how a 41-year-old marriage looks like.
Absolutely. But we have absolutely loved that discussion. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for those nuggets of wisdom as far as relationships and marriage is concerned. But you know what, Movie? It's time to head out. Of course, on behalf of Jeff Morte, my name is Shiko Kaitani.
And my name is Mungala Mbuvi. Let's meet tomorrow on Hangout Friday. Oh my God, the list of celebs is absolutely bonkers. Check out us on Instagram at K24 TV. That is where the lineup is going to be. It's going to be an amazing conversation. Right now, though, it's time for the Daily Brief.
Absolutely. Shiksha Arora and Sam Joroge are ready to take it away. Thanks for watching.
Kwaheri.